So I got up. The water is perfect. It's super warm, and there's a little pool over there which goes up to your thighs. So I had a little bath in there. Beautiful fishes, coral. It must be great to snorkel around this area because I saw a number of quite colourful fish there. No one around. Quite a few boats have been going back and forth. I assume they go to the border with the UAE and ship up people's kind of shopping lists to the main town of Khasab, and then from there you can get all that stuff shuttled to the smaller islands. There's also a lighthouse, or I guess not a lighthouse as such, but a light beacon that I noticed last night at the top there. And then we have the I might as well just go and pay it a visit now in one video. We have this. God, is that a pearl? I thought that was a pearl then. We have, actually there would be pearls around here. I think Bahrain is the most famous country for pearling, or used to be at least, which is obviously in the Gulf too. I imagine there's some pearls around here. I had a look in there last night. It's just a shed. I assume this is used by fishermen in maybe a storm, an emergency, but it hasn't been used for some time. This is the water tank, and there's no top to it. Also, the trail I took here looked like it has been destroyed a long time ago, and someone tried to rebuild a bridge, and then there had been a flash flood which brings loads of stuff down this mountain. Like, it's absolutely incredible. I can't imagine this place having such a crazy torrential rainstorm. I mean, the mountains aren't high enough to obviously have like glacial ice that would then melt and create such floods. And yet it's just not high enough. I started at the top of the trail, so I just can't see how rain could be just that torrential. I just really couldn't understand it. But there's trash all the way down. Like, it's all been swept down. It's not, it's mingled amongst the rock, and it's kind of like in amongst the dirt. It's not someone's trash pile. So I really can't comprehend how it's got there. But my Airbnb owner in Muscat told me some British people died here in Oman. I don't think it was here in the Khasab region, but they pitched their tent, which I have actually done before, although not in an area that I can get out of, but in a sort of flood basin within a canyon, and then at night they all drowned. There's a huge flash flood. I've seen the ones in the desert on YouTube, the crazy real deal flash floods, where obviously there's heavy rainfall up in the mountains many hundreds of kilometers away, and it all just kind of gushes down, and then find yourself stuck within it. There's my tent, by the way. This is an area for animals. I can see all the hooves from presumably goats. Perhaps in the season, the shepherds use it. God, look at that! That's a really ancient piece of pot. It's actually a legit glass vial there, and an old piece of pot. That's definitely probably very old. There's coral everywhere. So I tried looking in here last night. The door does open. I don't know how people would get in otherwise. It's not locked. Maybe I'm just too weak. Oh, I could have just slept here in the mosque. Oh my God. I could have just slept in the mosque if I just... Oh, it's so warm. Oh, wow. If I just pushed the door a bit, I could have slept in here. What an idiot. It's all geared up if there's a storm. Oh, wow. I don't know if that's a tomb. I assume, maybe. Oh my God. This is literally the perfect place to sleep as well. I wouldn't have to have messed my tent up. Oh well, the way I look at it is it's good practice, because I did finally work out how to properly set up my tent. But yeah, I mean, this would be perfect. It's actually very clean as well. What we got here? perfume. Have people been having a session? It's interesting looking at people's stuff, isn't it? That is perfume. Maybe it's for some sign of respect. I don't know. Maybe it's because they smell bad. Well, that must have been what the vial was outside as well. Probably. What else is in there? Pipes. Wow. So there we go. That's the thing. If it wasn't so dark, there weren't so many boats going by, I felt a bit uncomfortable, kind of trying to get into this shrine. So it's really warm, but not really warm. Sorry, like really comfortably, really comfortable temperature. So there we go. There we have it. It's like there. God, that would have been so much quicker as well. It's an hour each way saved. Hour of setting up the tent, and then an hour of breaking it down. Let's make sure this is hooked up. Okay. God, it's beautiful. I wish I could stay longer here, but the only water I took with me were 3 very, very small bottles from the cabin crew and the airport lounge. So I did the whole walk from the airport yesterday, having had no sleep, in I think it was about 4 and a bit hours. I think we did 20 Ks. I'll check that. I think it is 20 Ks because it's 20. It's 31. Sorry, it's 31 from where I am now to the actual border, and I clocked it at 47 in total. So actually, I only did 16 Ks. But I think I've done the most difficult bit. I did the ascent right up to the peak, and it should, I hope, be pretty down and flat. Now, this side here. Ah, wonder if this was also another place to sleep. I'm going to find the door is most certainly open, I imagine. That's the thing, you forget, because I'm in Oman and everyone is so trusting. Of course they wouldn't lock the door. Just, it's not something that these people do. Yeah, it's completely open and it's so clean. Oh my god. Could have literally slept here as well. Wow. Oh my goodness. That's like, as I was saying, these things would just be locked up, or you open the door if there is a door and it's covered in piss and excrement and graffiti, and signs of a failed society, which we see, fortunately, pretty much everywhere now, where there's just a lack of national identity. But yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And this building, which presumably partners with that shrine, or whatever that is, place of worship, I guess. It is very, very old, because yesterday I don't think the view was good, so have another look. There is a cellar, or I guess, yeah, a place for where all the merchandise would be stored. It's a little trading outpost, probably several hundred years ago. And yeah, here we go. It's just sort of open to the elements. Look at that. Look at that. Lovely and cool, of course. There's also a little. I walk in here a bit. Hopefully, I don't get glass on my feet. There is a little shrine here too. Yeah, like sort of shrine there. Oh, very peaceful in here. Very quiet. And then I can't get over the fact that I could have just slept in that beautiful climate with the door, not having to worry about getting eaten by mountain hyenas. Yeah, look at this view. We've got this old cemetery. This is the back of the building here. Just, it's amazing, just so clean inside. Someone, the level of respect that pay to these places. And just look at this old pottery everywhere. Bits of pot. There's the camera is picking it up, focusing, but yeah, I mean, it's just, look at this, look at that. Look at that bit of masonry there. Where does that come from? Where the hell does that come from? Oh, that's ancient. There's nothing on this building that even resembles that. I'm assuming it's been replastered at some point, repointed. This is probably the original I can't think of the name of it, but yeah, just bits of pot everywhere. Look at that. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. If it wasn't for the boats, it would be, oh, look at this. It would be so peaceful, you know. It is a very, very good spot. I recommend anyone that chooses to visit, pay this place the attention it deserves. What is that? And I'll leave it there, I guess. I'll get my stuff from the water's edge and pack up, and yeah, I can make it to the UAE today. It's a little bit earlier, but I'm not going to. So I made 16Ks today, yesterday, sorry, which was very comfortable, and it's 31. It's basically just 2 repetitions of the same sort of hike, which I'm very comfortable with. So I think I'll do, yeah, tonight, a little over halfway, maybe 3/4 of the way, and then I think I'll sleep tomorrow night in Dubai, because I think I will try and get my tablet either repaired or sold there. I've been hogging it around for ages, and apparently for Microsoft hardware, Dubai is the place to go. Whereas every other country that I've been to, which is generally places a little bit more off the beaten track, they don't have any replacement parts for Microsoft hardware. So I think that's what I'll do, and then we are off to Lebanon. Yeah, totally worth coming on.